Yeah, yeah. I don't think I'll be on what's it called? I'm not. Am I going on video or am I not going on video? Okay, okay, sounds good. I just wanted to make sure because my wife wanted to sit in the background and I told her I was not on video. No, no, you're fine. Take your time.
Go. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live stream of Eastern University's NACE Conference Smash Brothers Ultimate Match against Lebanon Valley College. And happy homecoming to all of you Eastern alumni. What is a very unique situation is that we are not alone here in the stream. We have a special guest. Our special guest being the one and only former president of the Smash Club and the first ever live streamer to this very channel, Colin Jones.
Hey, Steven, glad to be here. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, Colin. I'm glad to have you. Before we get rolling into everything, you should know that we are going to be streaming our match. We're going to be streaming our arena, and we're going to be playing against Lebanon Valley College. We are also sponsored by Mountain Dew Game Fuel, the hashtag Victory in a Can, and MSI is our computer and PC partner. Obviously, we're playing on a Nintendo Switch, so I'd love to be sponsored by Nintendo, but they're just friends. We're like friends with benefits. They let us use their stuff. We play games. So they're really nice. So,
Yeah, it's a
Colin,
classic. It's a good relationship, I see.
it's a very good relationship. You have a similar relationship with Nintendo.
Nintendo is a just very close friend of mine. A partnership would be great, but right now it's more of me just looking at them and wanting to be closer, but they've got their own thing going on, and so we just acknowledge one another.
There you go. Acknowledgement is 2/3 the law, or something along those lines.
Something like that, right?
All right, so we are going to be hopping in here. I'm going to give the room information to our team. So I'm going to mute myself and start there.
Yeah, absolutely. So currently am an Eastern alumni. I was at Eastern from 2016 through 2020. I graduated this past May. I was studying mathematics, and now I'm working on my PhD at Temple University. So while I was at Eastern, I was really active in the Smash community. We were very excited when Ultimate first came out. It was, an exciting thing. New Smash games don't come out that often, and so it's always really exciting thing to see. And so we all, purchased the game and played till 4 a.m. like any other college student should. So we are very excited. It is super exciting as an alumni to see how Eastern has developed and how we've interacted well with the esports community and have gotten our own team. So it's a pleasure to be here. I'm really excited.
I'm just going to mute myself 1 second and share this. So just 1 second, folks. All right, and we are coming back, and as you can see on screen here, we are showing off a little bit of our gear. We do now have esports Eastern gear that you can purchase. some of the profits will actually go to the team. So this is a bit of a fundraiser. You can go to bsnteamsports.com/shop/EU esport20. And you can get yourself some of that cool Under Armour gear. Hoodies,
Steven,
t-shirts, long sleeves.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say that is some really good looking gear. Who did you guys? Were you guys? When were you guys able to get the Under Armour stuff? Was this recent?
So this is our with our athletic partnership through our athletics department with BSN Sports. BSN Team Sports does our gear. So our jerseys will be coming from them, but this is some gear that anyone can have rather than just the jerseys. Are we ready to go, team? Yeah. Thumbs up. All right, and here we go into the match. Seeing the stream. Are you seeing it, Colin?
I'm seeing it. It looks good.
All right, we've got Roy versus Falco. All right, let's.
All right, this is exciting. I haven't seen many Falcos recently.
Yeah, we were able to watch this team play against Montgomery County Community College, which we actually did. We were able to scrim against. We did a scrim earlier in the season, so we know that this is a very effective team. Excited to see how we do.
Absolutely.
But their Falco was dangerous. Is the way I would say it.
And as I can tell, I mean, it's off to a very aggressive start. His combo game and punish have been pretty consistent. Right now, it's just the difficulty of getting through the neutral game for Roy. Unfortunately, Falco has so much reach with his lasers and Roy doesn't have that kind of extension. So this is exciting. Oh, and he's got him off stage. Let's see if he can finish it. I always find it interesting because Falco has so many more options now. In the older games, he didn't have an option out of the side B, so it's crazy now to see how much he can do.
It's neat to be able to see just the wide range of characters that are now available in Smash. Ooh, and that was a good kill. But hey, we're at 100, 99.3. I rounded up. I'm the coach on the lap.
Right, no, absolutely. How have you had your chance to run at these characters, Steven? I haven't seen the Steven Steve yet. I'm excited to see
we have not had the Steven Steve. I don't believe Steve was released yet.
No, he hasn't. No,
I believe it's next week or a couple weeks. But we are very excited for that. I will certainly have to represent my namesake. I'm sure the team is very excited to beat up on their coach because this is not a game to which I am as consistent.
Right, yeah, no, and that's okay. I mean, this game is pretty fast, so it's a lot of fun, just as the party game in general. Yeah, it looks like he's having a little bit of trouble taking the stock, but I think he's got it. We just got to get that recovery. Oh yeah. But no, it's super exciting. How do you feel about Steve from Minecraft joining the Smash character select?
I can say that I was not I'm not a Minecraft player, so it wasn't something that there we go. Hey, look at that.
All right,
great elimination there. One stock down. We're always happy. A stock is a win for us.
A stock is a win?
A stock is a win. Every stock is a win.
Okay. That's all right.
Got to start somewhere.
You definitely have to start somewhere. And right now, it's one of the difficult things in Smash, especially in the newer one, is just being able to get down a lot. The characters tend to be a little bit floaty, so you end up, getting stuck in the air and trying to get that air dodge down. But it looks like he's starting to get control. He's going to push him off, and so close.
This is like watching them play through Jello.
Yeah, right.
Because of the speed, I presume?
What's that?
I'm sorry, the chat said it was like watching them play through Jello, and you were talking about the floatiness, so I imagine that must be like what they were expressing there.
Oh, and that's it. Oh, he got the stock. All right.
And there's their first elimination. They were able to eliminate Caleb here on our Roy. Very talented play there by LVC, but we're happy to get at least one stock down. Can you talk a little about? Have you ever played a crew battle or know how it functions?
Yes. So I am familiar with the crew battle. I have not. It's been actually quite a little while since I've done one myself. You have to collect a good community of people to join one, but it's a lot of fun. So basically, what we're looking at. You guys have 4 people from each team, and the idea of the game is to get you have a total of 12 stocks amongst those 4 players. So once your person loses its 3 stocks, you move on to the next player. And normally the strategy is to pick a character, have your second person going in be a counter pick to the person that is currently playing. So I'm excited to see who they try to pick to counter their Falco.
Well, we are excited to have our matchups. We do have, when it comes to the players that we do have, we have kind of a, I would describe it as more of kind of a starting team. So there are characters, I would say, some people that don't have that deep list. So they don't have 30 different roles. They've kind of got 1 or 2 that they're strong on, and that's what we've made the suggestions about. Is that we really are trying to make sure that for our team and our players, they're playing just characters they're comfortable on.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Well, I'm excited to see regardless. Oh, King K. Rool, awesome. And who is playing King K. Rool?
So this will be Logan, or Log.
Yes, I am familiar with Logan. I'm excited to see his King K. Rool. This will be the first time I get to see him play. We chatted plenty in the Discord when it first started, and in each other's streams.
All right, so they are now, they did a little show-off to each other, and that was actually just to show that they were ready to start the competition, because Falco had to SD, or drop off of the map for 1 health and 1 stock, because they had lost stock in the previous match. So that's just a quick explanation of the viewers, which, you as well.
Nice. Get the recovery.
Yeah, King K. Rool, I understand, is quite the recovery, but he's gonna, fly into space.
He's gonna fly right off. Yeah,
space move.
Yeah, it's super exciting to be able to see the team play together. It's very new. It's really cool to be able to finally get together. Do you think that the esports team will be going through any changes as COVID, the restrictions go off?
Well, there'll certainly be different opportunities for us to be able to compete in person, whether it be have scrimmages with local competitors here on site, run local tournaments for on-site events, host high school teams and other college teams. So there will certainly be a lot more people in the space that aren't necessarily on our team. It might be our...
Alright, there's the stock.
Yeah, there's a stock. So, 1 stock is 1 win. We need 12 wins to finish up a match. But,
12 wins to finish the match.
Yeah, you need all bunch of wins. But I'm happy with that. Alright, so we are... I'm trying to keep up with these properties. So that was 9, 8, 7, 6. And
had enough already?
Take 1 from Mr. Falco. All right, so now we are at 10 lives left, or 10 stocks left for Lebanon Valley College and 6 for Eastern. So they've had a very talented Falco. Honestly, when we watched some of the other matches, this Falco was able to kind of run through opposition. So the fact that each of our players have come in and were able to take a stock against this very talented player, it happens. All right, let me mute myself here and talk with the team. All right, so we are getting ready for our next match. It's going to be our player Krellis. This is Mike Evans. He's a returning student. You may have played against him, Colin.
Oh yeah, Mike Evans. Oh yes. Oh, I'm very familiar with Mike. He was an excellent contributor to the Smash Club, and as well as the community in general.
Excellent. We are learning some new things. One of the things is that when you go to play on Smash.gg, there's a rule related to like checking in for a said match, and I almost didn't do that.
Oh, really?
I just looked at the website. It's like 15 seconds till automatic disqualification. I was like, I should probably do that.
Yeah, that's funny. A lot of the online tournaments have had to add that caveat because as opposed to being in person and just saying, hey, I'm here, you're here, let's play. You got to make sure that the other person's on the other side of that screen.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's see. All right, and they're off to the start. He's going to take a couple stocks. So, like Steven was saying earlier, we have basically the way that it works. You'll have 12 stocks with 4 players each, and because our Eastern team has taken 2 stocks away, he has to give those 2 stocks up at the beginning. So if our Eastern team takes the next stock, the opposing team will have to go to their next player. And so right now they are off. They are playing the neutral game, which just means that they're trying to start attacking one another. All right.
Now, Carlos has been really working on his Joker, and I found, Logan is kind of a incoming, he was an incoming freshman this year, was a recruited student for Smash, as well as potentially League of Legends down the road, if we are to compete on a League of Legends team. But it's interesting to see Carlos kind of have these days where he is just absolutely dominant. So it's cool to be able to see the variety in play because you'll be able to have big games, have your worser nights. But like his Joker has been really fun to watch in practice and in play.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's incredible. Falco can move wherever the heck he wants to.
Yes, thankfully one of the tricks with Falco is getting him when he's off the edge. If you can just get that extra hit, it'll stop him from coming back. But that's one of the hard parts. It's scary to go out there sometimes. But it looks like Mike is playing pretty aggressive, which is really impressive. He's definitely become a better player this past year. I don't remember him having a Joker. I remember when we used to play, he had a Link.
Yes, that was. I understood that was his character again.
Oh, and that was a very good read. So he knew that the Falco was going to be side being right there, and he tried to get in to move back so that way he could punish it fast enough. Oh, and he wasn't there that time. But yeah, Mike has improved significantly. It's very exciting to see. And how are the other esports teams doing? Is Smash the primary one competing this year?
So we actually have up to 5 or 6 teams competing this year. We started off with Hearthstone, which is exciting.
Oh yeah. Oh, I missed the Hearthstone tournament. Well, actually, I did go back and watch the Twitch video of it, but I didn't get to see it live.
So it was impressive that we were able to actually, in our first match of Hearthstone, able to compete and beat the number 2 program in the country.
Wow.
In our first best of 5 match. Now, we later had to play them in the losing bracket of the said tournament that we were in, and we did end up losing in that, also in a game of 5. So very competitive match with them. We did actually play, and there we go. Able to take that stock. That's three wins for us, 2 wins for them. That's how I count. But we're happy to get through their Falco. Very, very talented player. Really, thumbs up.
Well, this is exciting. So it looks like they'll be moving to their next player. Do you know who they're bringing out next?
They will be telling us. I will let our team know, and as I am notified by their coach. Oh, what we do, we actually use Discord to communicate directly with coaches. So I am talking at this moment with the other coach, and it looks like. Thank you for the reminder to check in on a website, so that we didn't get disqualified there.
That's good. That's good.
And so we'll be seeing exactly what they are selecting. We're just waiting for them here. I'll only update the scores. So I'm trying to keep the scores updated on screen so that we can follow along on what's happening. So we have gotten LVC down to 9. They just took 2 from us in that match, so that puts us down to 4.
What we'll have to do sometime, Steven, we'll have to do a partner stream where I'll stream and we'll play together after this Minecraft Steve release comes out.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we can definitely do that. I can show you how bad I am, and you can laugh at me.
Yes, that sounds great. We'll be able to promote each other's content. No, it is very exciting. I remember, from my perspective, a lot of people were very upset about Minecraft Steve being in Smash, but from my perspective, I thought it was...
All right, thank you. Yes, I think Minecraft Steve is something to be excited about.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I concur. So does the Eastern Esports team have any exciting events coming up after this?
This weekend has actually been, or this weekend's been our homecoming weekend, so that's why we were able to bring you along. Last night we actually played LVC, and John Wunderlich, he is actually serving as sort of a pseudo-volunteer coach to work with the Overwatch team. He has been, and he did help us by communicate a little bit through coaching this year, and he actually commentated last night, so that was fun. We have weekly competitions. Monday nights and Thursday nights are Overwatch. Tuesday nights there's a double header of Rocket League, and Friday nights are Smash. So we're going to be competing all throughout the month of October, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Excellent. That's very exciting.
Yeah. We also have some of our players doing some live streams for our channel. We've had Log, who you've seen, he was playing King K. Rool. He'll end up playing... he will end up playing like a little bit of Pokemon or a little bit of Fall Guys. We've done some streams of Fall Guys. That's a fun game. Mm-hmm. And while you brought it up, I actually forgot to mention, but we are actually going to be doing our Extra Life video game marathon.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll pull up and drop the link in chat, our team page here. So we are raising money for the Children's Miracle Network, and this is the link to that Extra Life charity event. So we are going to be playing for 24 hours. That's going to be, I believe, the second or third weekend of November. The first weekend of November is actually the primary date, but we had to push an extra week to get some additional time for preparation. But we've got some sponsorship from Wawa that's supporting our program, and we've already raised over $200 for CHOP. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, that's really exciting. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Well, here we go. Joker versus Rob on the very Animal Crossing map.
Mm-hmm. And in a very stylish way, he has taken his first stock and he will pick the second one, making it even with what he had before. All right. So the classic taunt, and the game is started.
Off we go. This Rob we watched compete previously, and they were very aggressive. Really enjoyed trying to get those final shots, those final smashes. Really get rid of a player quickly and aggressively on the edge. So hopefully that information provided some assistance for... Whoa!
Oh, he toadstooled him, but of course Rob's recovery is much too good for that. He'll have to finish that stock if he can. And then his Arsene is gone. One of the really cool things about Joker is his Arsene significantly increases his damage output. So if he can just get one good read for a smash attack, he can take a stock pretty early.
Oh, wow.
And with an up smash out of shield, that is insane. Like, you did not lie, Steven. A very good Rob.
A very good Rob. All right. Thank you for that. So this is actually, I believe, either their team captain or... what I believed I was talking to was the coach, but that's not actually the coach. It's one of the players that I'm working with to work with this. And that makes a lot of sense. We're seeing so much really incredibly aggressive play that we see. So I'm excited to see where we end up here. We're now going into our final match. This is actually going to be Andrew Lopez, the current president of our Smash Club, and one of our leaders. And Andrew.
Yeah, that is very exciting. I'm excited to see Andrew play. For those who don't know, my name being Colin, I used to be Andrew's roommate. So before I left Eastern University, Andrew and I would play plenty of hours in our dorm room, and he is a fantastic player. I'm not sure who he's going to be playing today. We'll see. I think when I had left, he was playing a lot of Palutena, so we'll see if his Palutena is coming out.
I believe I believe you're correct. It's going to be.
Yep, it looks like he is indeed playing Palutena. Palutena is strong. One of the difficult things in Smash is, like you said, being aggressive. But Palutena has a really efficient time keeping her opponents away. So we'll see how Andrew's able to handle that.
And if you haven't yet, and I appreciate if you haven't yet, make sure to follow the channel. Follow this Eastern Esports on Twitch. As I said, we live stream a wide variety of games, and we've got a lot of new things coming. Hopefully, in the not-so-distant future, we'll be doing some giveaways here on the stream. But that's on its way. So we're moving into the our final smasher with Andrew. And Lebanon Valley, we're going to have to work through Rob, and then two more that we have not yet met. So hoping to see a new character, hoping to see the next, but if not, that's perfectly all right. I'm excited.
All right, I'm excited to see as well. What has been your favorite part of this process, Steven, and all the chaos of creating an esports team from scratch?
Wow, what a question. Yeah, you're putting me on the spot with that one, Colin. I appreciate it.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I was just
really
in all the excitement. I'm sure there's been a lot of joy in the being able to bring such a new and exciting thing to Eastern University.
I think one of the major things that hit me quickly.
Oh, unfortunate. All right. So unfortunately, Andrew made just a small mistake there. He let himself drop too low, but I believe he can bring this back.
Yeah, he is. He's running into an issue where players, you may realize that his character currently EU Eagles, that is not his character control scheme, so therefore he is playing with a control scheme he's unfamiliar with.
Oh, that is very unfortunate.
And that's just kind of one of the many learning moments that we've had as starting out here. We've had our very first competitive victory came in Rocket League outside of our tournament was with a forfeit because our competition did not have players ready to compete at the time we were meant to compete. But we've had to forfeit a game inside of a match because we inappropriately created a lobby. We created the wrong type of lobby in Overwatch and ended up having to give up one of our matches. So, as you're seeing here, Andrew may be unhappy with kind of the way that started, and that is really unfortunate that he had to work from a control composition that he is, not familiar with, and also, would not necessarily set for himself.
Right, but he's doing a strong job. He's doing a good job, even though it's not his preferred control set. He's being able to, he's pushing through it. You can see him really trying to put a lot of pressure on the Rob, which is, oh no, did he? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That is unfortunate, but I do believe that that is not all Andrew has to offer.
Okay, well, that is going to be match 1. So we'll be moving into match 2. That will be, we're going to take a look at kind of how we were set up and try and see where we can be a little bit more successful if we can. While we do this, I'm going to put us on a kind of be right back screen, and for Colin's sake, Colin, I'm going to mute everything so that we're just quiet for a minute or two.
Yeah, no problem at all.
All right, so we'll be right back, folks. Stream. Welcome, 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 everybody. We're going back in. We're going to be starting on to game 2 in our 4v4 crew battles in the best of 3 series. You got to win them all, and we're up against LVC. Excuse the. There we go. There's LVC. The dates are off by a day there. Apologize for that. That's just because I used that yesterday. And we're coming back with Colin Jones here chatting with me.
We're excited to be back.
All right. So we've mixed up our roster a bit. We're going to be the same 4 and same 4 players, just different order. And we are now working through the ban phase.
So who are they? Are they starting out with the same players? Or
They are not. It looks like they're going to be playing a player known as Jones, and he will be playing. They have banned PS2 and Final Destination.
All right, sounds like the strategy is kicking in.
Okay, Smashville is the map. And our first player is going to be, their first player is going to be Jones, and he's going to be playing Bowser. And we are going to be kicking it off with Andrew, now that he is going to have his control scheme correct. Yeah, there's his name. We know it's right. Yay, okay. It's the little things, guys. It's the little things. Hashtag little things in chat.
And can they hear us, or is it, or is the stream not playing?
The stream is not playing in the room, so they'll be able to hear this after.
All right. Well, Andrew, if you're watching later, I am excited. We'll have to play again soon. You're Palatina. I'm excited to see what you have for us today.
All right. So we are looking forward to this. Another thing that you brought up, Colin, when talking about this program. One of the things that I didn't really think about, and it's something that's very unique, is that they're getting connected, so they'll be ready in just a sec. Is that I have not, in several years of working in higher ed, almost a decade, I have not been in a position where I was working directly with current students.
Really?
So this was like all these new students. It's like, oh, hey, I get to help these kids out. I get to be a part of their lives. I get to really be a
peer
have
mentor
for good, So that's been a really exciting part. Is just seeing we have 25 students across all the different games that we're competing in. So I get to see a lot of great kids, young adults, near adults, and we are really getting to know these folks in a way that I just didn't really consider that would be something that I would get to enjoy in this role. So that's been a real treat.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm really glad to hear it, Stephen. That is, it's a great positive to have.
Mm-hmm. And, and I think there's been a lot of, we've got, this week we had a literal 2-win doubleheader on a Rocket League match, and one of our Rocket League players kind of walked into the room on the first day. He had emailed me like a month prior and just said, he's like, I'm just excited that I'll get to play. He had been looking to play with like people for months, trying to find a team, and he just could not. That was a good smash by that Bowser. You gotta be careful with solid Bowser play. He's looking more solid now, being in his control scheme, doing good damage.
All right, let's see. I was kind of hoping for an up smash out of shield there, but I still think he can kill him soon.
Oh wow!
Let's see what he's got. Oh, he was able to get off. He went for the jump. Let's see if he can dash attack, and so close. I definitely think Andrew has the potential to win this matchup. It's just getting his feet under him.
And I know it's hard to be happy with the direction of that first start. That's why I really wanted to just kind of get him back into the mix for a matchup again, because he's a solid player.
He is a very good player. He has a lot of potential. Ooh. He went for the wrong option there, but that's all right. I still believe he can bring this back. Let's see.
200%. My goodness.
Yes, it is very surprising how much higher you can live. But okay, good,
All right,
very
we've
good.
got a stock. There you go. It's a very solid Bowser play. Bowser's in a good place in this game currently. A very fast heavy, which is kind of an oxymoron, but it is happening.
No, it is true. So right now, Andrew's doing a fantastic job. He's completely spacing him out. If he can continue to do that, he should be able to take this next stock. But it looks like Bowser's kind of keeping him in the air, which may make it a little difficult. But it's very exciting to see. No, I'm really glad to hear that the students are excited too. I mean, it's new, right? It's very we're very much used to collegiate sports being majority physical sports, but for those of us who really enjoy video games and have seen the skill in it that is required. Oh wow, that was a really great spot dodge from Andrew. It's so exciting to be able to play in some kind of structured team where you get to have your friends supporting you and cheering you on as you show what you've been practicing.
Backhand there, and that was 160%. He really took like 3 stocks with 360 damage to a Bowser.
Right.
But unfortunately, Bowser, a survivable heavy. A survivable character, so he was able to kind of outlast. But hey, it's good to see Andrew taking out a stock, improving upon his last match, and was able to put us in a better way.
Choose your fighter. K. Rool.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very exciting to see this team playing. How many players do we have on the Smash team in total?
So as of right now, we've got 7 players on the roster. The other characters, or other players, Tin, Squirtle, and Seth AM are on the squad as well. They will and have, actually Seth competed in our previous match, and I do expect that they will be competing as well in future matches. Tonight, trying to have a little bit more consistency so that we can just kind of see what we've got with our 4 players. Now looking for Log. Go ahead, Log. We're going to play Lilat and K. Rool. Okay, so that's going to be one that I can look back on and just copy and paste so I don't have to rewrite it all because I never know how to spell Lilat.
Right, Lilac.
Choose your fighter. K. Rool.
All right, and let's see. We got to update these scores. Apologize to the viewers. Didn't do that for this match just yet. So they are at 11. They did lose a stock, so we were able to pull one off there. We are down to 9. Our first match, we have lost all 3 stocks. So here we go. We got a Bowser versus a K. Rool. Those are 2 heavies. Those are kings of their own kingdoms. One, the main villain in Donkey Kong. The other, the main villain in Mario.
Yes, a meeting of the minds.
They are evil doers. Now they will do battle with each other.
All right, let's see how this goes, and we're off after the taunt. So let's see how he can do. K. Rool should definitely have an easier time than he had against Falco, which is a better matchup for him.
And with that one stock, that may help him be able to put some work in. Obviously, Bowser, though a fast heavy, is not a Falcon.
Right? Yes. A fast heavy is not a Falcon.
There you go. That was a great parry.
Read on the forward smash. Okay. Very good choice. Unfortunately, he tried to jump out of shield. Let's see if he can get around it. And how have the practices been going? I'm sure that each team is on a different schedule.
Yes, we have basically 2 practices a week for each team. Now that we are in the regular season, we actually have we'll actually be meeting 2 times a week for our matches, and then having their one practice a week just additionally. We also have open practice hours. So what's nice about having the facility open while I'm here, and actually today I had to be a dad and disappear for a little bit, and students were able to just work with security to get the doors open in practice. So we have a lot of flexibility in letting students come in. We have more than enough in the facility to allow a good amount of students in the space at one time. What's interesting is we've set up the space to be like an arena where it's 6v6, literally facing one another in the room. And what's kind of just a little disappointing about that is that we haven't been able to have 6 people sit next to each other because of the situation that we are in. There we are, another stock. We are starting to put it together. That was helpful for now, for us to be able to start to get through this Bowser. Talented fella. You should know he's talented. He's starred in his own games.
Of course. I mean, once you start in the games, that's when you really start to hit your stride, right?
Yeah, he's really, we know his inside story.
Right. And unfortunately, King K. Rool just hasn't been represented yet, so he was just at a little bit of a disadvantage.
That's right. All right, so we are now moving into our third player. This is going to be Caleb. Caleb is a transfer student. He's a sophomore this year, but is a transfer student, so it's his first year here at Eastern. He is a Roy primary player. And let's see, Caleb, what's your map, and what is, we're playing as Roy, I presume?
Yeah, it's Smashville.
Smashville, gotcha. Alright, we'll do that. This is Smashville, and we're saying that Caleb will be playing as Roy.
Yeah, I would go to like
And do the players, when they're playing, have access to like headsets to be able to talk to people online?
Yes, we have basically every computer in the room has a headset. So while we're having competitive matches, like right now, Rocket League is in the room. Members of the Overwatch team are in the room, and the Smash team. So the Smash team is currently grouped up. They are by the televisions because we're competing on the main screens. So the whole team can watch these matches and root on their teammates. And then the Overwatch team is currently in Discord, the Overwatch Discord channel, to talk with one another. And the Rocket League team is also sitting. They're actually in a unique situation. Okay. All right, hold on. Issue here. All right. Sorry about that. Restart. All right, so we are going to be doing that match again.
Okay.
But he will correctly SD. So the explanation there is that the player SD'd but accidentally dealt damage to our player rather than SDing twice without having dealt damage, so he eliminated himself so that we can restart and reset. So he'll SD twice, and we will get started.
All right, so we're excited to see this. The Bowser is strong, but I believe our Roy has got the skills to do it.
We've got enough Fire Emblem represented here. They're familiar with fire. They know how to deal with it. Bowser knows how to do that grab and slam. It's a fun match. I do enjoy playing as Bowser. He's got some real interesting plays. The spinning shell, the breathing fire. He's got a nice jump kick, and that slam down attack that he just did there. Does some serious damage for lighter characters and can really turn a match around really quickly.
One of the things some people don't realize is actually when he does that, what's his command grab, you can actually hold in so that way he can't take you to the side like that. But it's hard to know, and it's hard to do it on reaction.
That either. That's good to know.
Yeah, it's a fun match.
Share with the team.
Yeah, it's really cool that there's so many different things in the Smash games like that are, just these little things. If you know the little pieces, suddenly you can completely change the way things go. Like in theory, he would still have another stock, but it's okay because that's what's really exciting about the game. There's a lot of redemption opportunities, and it's ultimately so much fun for everyone. So.
Absolutely. Not here, that's going to be hard one to bounce off of. Out in court two. Ooh! He's able to put a backhand in there. Now we've got a chance here. He's at 100 and almost 120. That's a pull it off and just hit one of those solid shots. That spinning shell really is catching all of our players off guard today.
One of the difficult things about Bowser is what he did.
There you go. That spike means...
One of the difficult things about Bowser is so his up smash or his up B is what he's doing, and he does it out of shield. So if you hit his shield, he can just do that spinning shell thing, as you pointed out, and get right out of it. So what normally the best idea to do is when you see a Bowser approaching shield, you can run at him and then run back. And a lot of times they'll try to do that spinning shell, and then you can just punish them for that. You can forward smash, you can do anything that you want.
Oh, excellent. Because you can actually deal damage to him from his side, just not from above him.
Right, exactly.
Gotcha. No, that's good to know. All right, so we are going to be seeing what we have from our opposition here. They should be letting us know what's next. We will, in the future, be hoping to add additional cameras to the room, things like that, so that you can see the players while they are playing. We're hoping to include that in a future version of the space. Our next player is Film C or Flim C. He's playing Inkling, and it's going to be on Smashville.
All right, this is exciting.
Well, all right, don't forget to SD twice. Okay, excellent.
So so how many different matches have you guys done thus far this year? For the Smash team.
For the Smash team, this is actually just our second match. So we only have played one other. We played against a solid team from Southern New Hampshire University. Southern New Hampshire University is not the largest. They might be a public program, but one of the things that they are known for is they're probably one of the largest schools for online school programs, and they would actually have the ability to have their online students compete. So that's kind of an exciting thing. So it was a good matchup. Quality players. We did run into a situation where Krellis, his registration for the website didn't work appropriately, so he had to sit out the first match while we tried to solve that. So again, growing pains of a new program.
No, absolutely. But it sounds like you guys are doing so well. It's really exciting that the program was up and running so fast.
Yeah, we were lucky to be able to put together what we have, to have so many teams, have so many players in year one. We really are very lucky to put that together. Inkling was able to put together that win. Roy not as flexible for distance returns and was not able to get back. So we are moving on to our final smasher to try to see if we can bring this matchup to a third set. But it's going to be a hard-pressed bout because we're going to have to go through 3 of their players. We're going to be able to see it through Krellis, and he is a very talented Joker. Let's hope that that Joker can be what we need here. All right, so Krellis, your map. Battlefield, all right. And character is Joker. All right, so we're sending some friendly phrases to our competition, I guess. I don't really see what's happening there. Having some fun with the
all right,
chat.
it sounds like they're having a good time over there.
Exactly. That's what's the nice part about being a new program. There isn't this expectation that we didn't recruit last year from incoming freshmen for top 500 program or anything like that. We are a new program. These are students that really want the opportunity to play. So it's neat to, though we might have our losses, we are having a lot of fun together.
And that's honestly the best part. It's so good to, even just through the camera, hearing everyone laughing and having a good time together. That's really what matters. I mean, I'd imagine that even if you're playing in at a higher level, it can be difficult enjoying the game as much or being too worried about how things turn out. But it sounds like everyone's having such a good time.
Yeah, we are definitely, like in other matches, I think some are taken a little bit more seriously, more because the players are all actively playing. So like an Overwatch match, they have a team of 7, but their team of 7 is 7, like 6 of them are playing actively at the same time. So they don't have kind of that viewership of players that kind of know what's happening and taking part in what the game is. They are actively competing as well, so it's a little bit more stressful or a little bit more focused on the result rather than here where we can really take what we're learning from each of these matches and what we're learning from our play and build off of that. So
right.
It's exciting.
Absolutely. No, I understand. That's very exciting to be able to do that in this situation, and I'm sure the Overwatch team will get their feet on the ground as well.
Yeah, exactly. We've got Rocket League as well. Rocket League has really started off with the strongest, and really to give you a sense of like what kind of players it takes. We have one player on the team that is a Grand Champion level player in Rocket League. He has over 5,000 hours in the game.
Wow. Oh, so that was very impressive of the Inkling. He was prepared for that back air, and so he was able to hit the tech on the wall, which is a lot harder in Ultimate. It's really difficult to anticipate having to hit those techs, but he was ready. That's one of the difficult things in the game. Sometimes you have to be wary of going for what are called the stage spikes, hitting your opponent against the bottom of the stage. Because in theory, your opponent can always tech against the stage, but if you hit them away from the stage, they have no chance.
Well, that was a impressive Inkling. We knew that Inkling was a heavyweight for them.
Yeah.
And they showed that work with Montco having a lot of success with them. So GG's to all of the fine folks at Lebanon Valley.
Yeah, very good job. Lebanon Valley, it seems like they have a strong team, and it was really cool seeing Eastern compete against them. I'm sure we're going to put up a hell of a fight in the future.
Well, I want to make sure that we take our last few moments here because we are going to, we like to shut down the stream so that everybody has the ability to, we have this as a VOD so we can review it. We have it as a kind of a stream in history so that we have the ability to learn from the experience that we had. Lebanon Valley College, an incredible team, and I am excited to be able to have competed with them tonight. There is a win for LVC that'll put them, I believe, it says they did not have a match last week, so that surprises me because I would imagine that they would have, but you never know.
Well, please pass on the message. If any of the team wants to review their matches, I'd love to talk with them about how they went.
Absolutely, I'm sure they will pick that up, and there's a lot of players that would appreciate that feedback. Obviously, as a coach of all the teams, I do not have always the ability to provide, and we'll switch over to the stream here, to provide that level of independent and individualized coaching for every said game and every said player. Smash is one of those games, we call it more of a club team because they are taking the time to teach one another of their strengths and weaknesses. They're playing a variety of characters to try to help each other out and just getting experience against others. And they are coming together as a team really well. So for all of us here from Eastern University, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you enjoyed watching a bit of the Smash Brothers. And don't forget, you can support the team by going to the gear store, going to the bsnteamsports.com/shop/EU esport20 to get your gear, short sleeves, long sleeves, hoodies, jackets, and a real nice backpack that I'm absolutely going to buy.
I guess I'll have to do the same.
Yeah, you're going to have to find something. And a little bit of that money goes to support the team. You can also follow the channel. That helps get some more eyes on the team. And finally, you can always throw us a subscription or some bits to give the money. All the money that comes through Twitch actually comes directly to the team. That's your best way to support us in helping us build out our equipment, helping us support the team by getting some additional stuff. And oh, hey, look, there's a new sub from, isn't that Colin Jones?
That would be me, yes.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Colin.
I didn't want to take away from the team.
There you go. It's one of those Twitch Prime subs, and actually, you can see, if you didn't see it in the chat before, there's a link there to a YouTube video that will give you the instructions, if you have Amazon Prime, to literally watch that video, and you will learn how to connect your Prime with Twitch and how to give us a free subscription. That subscription costs you nothing, but except the fact that you are a Prime subscriber, and it gives us a little bit of money every month. So you can do that every month, support the team, and raise us to that next tier, whether it be those neat sub emotes that you get. We have this tiny banana boy, we have the eagle face, we have a Mountain Dew horn, always fun there, and isolated Rainbow with a new sub. Oh, look at that. I gotcha, Rainbow. Oh, thank you so much for that. You guys. All right, so I'm going to have, from all the team, we're going to have a quick hi. Just say hello to the team, and the team could say hello to you. There's the team from Smash Brothers. There they are. There we go. All right, well, from all of us, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for those new crispy subs. Thank you for that new support. And we're gonna have to head out. So I'm gonna make like Mega Man here, and I'm gonna get rid of you. All right. So off we go. Colin, duck. I don't want to hurt you. Bye. Oh no, you got me. Oh.